this is Joe at the Small Woodshop, and today we're going to make some trivets. Now, a year ago I didn't know what a trivet was. I had to ask my wife. But, what I use is corks, because someone around here drinks a lot of wine. But what determines the size of your trivet, obviously, is when you put the corks together, what size you end up with. The one we're doing today, I'm just going to run the corks straight down. Now to do that, using 3/4 stock, which today we're using cherry. If you want to build one of these, it's 9 15/16 by 10 5/8. That's using 3/4 stock, and that's the outside dimension. The stock is 1 5/8 thick, and what you got to do first, after you get your rough lengths, and I usually just make these out of scrap pieces, is you got to establish this channel, dado cut, at the bottom to receive the trivets, or the corks. Now corks come, a number 9 cork is 1 3/4 long by 3/4 diameter. And you should never throw your corks out. New corks sell for 10 cents each. Used corks on eBay or wherever you get them sell for 5 to 7 cents each, because crafters like to use them for so many different projects. So you can actually just keep saving your corks and sell them. This is at 7/32, just short of a quarter. Or you can put the dado blade in, or you can use your standard 1/8 blade and just keep moving, just so you end up with this. Goes snugly into there. And what we do now, we start down 1 inch. And that allows for the cork to sit just below the top. What we'll end up doing is rounding all these corners over with the round over bit. And we're going to put miters on the ends of these. So the measurement again was 9 15/16 by 10 5/8. That's outside using 3/4 stock. I built myself this jig to cut 45s. I wasn't having a lot of success at the chop saw, and this is really accurate. Just take your time. I got some hardwood runners over there, and it works really well. Inevitably, I will cut the miter the wrong way, so I always got to put a rough pencil mark on. Then we come down our 9 15/16, and we'll make the next cut. Now you can put a stop piece of wood here for your next cut, because these have to be exactly the same. It'll be out of square. Or you can put a little pencil mark on your poplar there. And then we have to do the 4 cuts. We'll be ready to go. Now I noticed earlier in the video I made an error. I said this is 1 5/8 thick, which is really the height. It should have been the width. We've cut our 4 pieces the same. 2 are slightly smaller than, or not as long as the others, and we put these together, and then we're going to measure the inside of our dado cuts to see what length panel we need to support the corks. And our cut's 1/4 inch thick. This comes out to 9 3/8, so I'll just add 1/8 over here. And 1/8 the other way. We end up with 8 7/8 by 9 1/2. And then we put it together. All the grooves got to go the same way. Get a rough fit here. Now, sometimes corks will shrink a little bit or expand when they're in the bottle, so you lay them in here. Make sure everything's going to fit before you glue it together. It'll work that way. And we'll cross this way. These later corks are like 1/8 longer, and that's what this is set up for. Now you can space them out here. I mean, this is pretty good here. And now that we know the corks will fit, we'll go ahead and we'll glue this up with the panel in. And then we'll install our corks, which is just a simple gluing operation. So far, so good. We're ready for the glue up here. Put everything together. It seems fairly square and snug. I've already applied glue to the joints, and I use this strap clamp. Works fairly well. Put it around, tighten it up. I move them up to the center a little bit. And the other thing you got to do then is check the square. 14 5/8, 14 5/8, so it's pretty good. Tighten up a little more. And length set. While our corners are drying, you can go ahead and add your corks in here. Once in a while you'll find a cork that's like 1/8 inch longer, and you'll just have to go saw it or sand it off. Get them just about the same length. Put them in there however you like, and once in a while you'll find a cork that's a little bit fatter, so you should eliminate that too. Get some that are pretty much the same. And then it's just a matter of starting on one corner, put a little dab of glue, or you can use a glue gun, whatever you want to use, and just put her in there. And after I get them glued, I'll just put a board on top like this and just put a weight on it for 4 or 5 hours. And then it's just down to the finishing. Well, welcome back. The Trivet's just about done. What we did, I rounded the edges just with sandpaper, and I put a coat of clear Danish oil on it. And of course a few flaws showed up. I'll have to sand them back out, but we'll reapply the Danish oil to the cherry, and then we'll put a couple coats of polyurethane on, and it should be just fine. So thanks for watching.